wherever you are, once again welcome to the Alpha House, to the winning team. This is where we make money. As we always say, we minimize losses and we maximize profits. This is the house of profits, as you can see. So once again today I'm back to you with another amazing adjustment to our strategy. We are still using the RSI, but we just keep on adding a few things to make sure that you and I are making more money as soon as we can. Remember, our target is that before the end of this year we are millionaires. So let's get to serious business. So today on my chart I've got RSI, and then I've got stochastic oscillator, and then I've got the 100 period moving average over there. Maybe let me just show you over this side. So we've got moving average, we've got our relative strength index, and then we've got envelopes there, and then we've got stochastic oscillator. So my dear friends, this is what we're going to be doing today. So remember that we were mostly working on the RSI. So we said if prices to come and hit the 90 line level, so we wait for price to come and close below the 80 line level, and then that is when we can enter our trades. That is what we were doing recently. And then we said maybe for a buy trade we wait for price to touch the 10 line level, and then we wait for price to close above the 20 line level, and then we will enter our buy trade. So that is what we have been doing all along. But today we have got another confirmation. In fact, we've got two more confirmations. So this one was just working amazingly on its own, but now adding these two is just going to make things extreme. I'm telling you, as you can see, looking at what we have this side, it's just only these two that are acting up. But trust me, they will be okay in no time. They will be profitable because I trust this strategy. It really works. Remember, I am using my funded account from Tentrade, of which you can also get your own. Just check out the link from the video description. Go there, register your own Tentrade account. Is absolutely free, and then you can buy your own account from as little as $30. You get your own funded account, and we are good to go. This is the 5-minute time frame. So now let's go to settings. Because I want us to calibrate what we are doing here. So you just come up on this button and we are good to go. So when you get there, you are going to come to the main chart firstly. So for the main chart, you're just going to click over there. So when you click there, what you're looking for basically is just moving average. So moving average is just over here. Just click on it. So when you click on moving average, you are going to put the period as 100, then shift 0, then method exponential, apply to close. Let's make it 2 pixel and let's make it red, and then we go up here, we click save. So now we're going to have our moving average. Then we are going to come to the main chart again. So on the main chart again, you go back, you click that F function, and then this time around what we are looking for is a relative strength index. So this is the man we are looking for, relative strength index, and we're going to put period 1, apply to close. Let's make it 1 pixel, make it white, and then please let's not make this mistake. Come here. So when you click there, you will enter, and then you click up there, we begin to add the numbers. So click that plus sign, it's going to give you an option to add the numbers. So we make them 95, 90, 80, 50, 20, 10, 5, and let's make it 4 pixel with a touch of black. So remember to click save when you get this side, so that when you come that side, you now have your RSI over there. Now let's go back and let's now go to indicator window 1. So when you get to indicator window 1, just click this one over here, click envelopes. So envelopes is over there, and just click set to default. When you get there, just click set to default and you save. Now you've got your envelopes, and we are going to use main chart again. So when you get to main chart, we are looking for, so you just click on it too, and we are good to go. Stochastic oscillator. Now just take it to your defaults again. Just change this one, yeah, make it white, and then change that one. You can still make it 4, then you make it red, then we click same. This is how it's supposed to appear. So I've got our first main chart with the moving average, then we've got indicator window 1 with RSI and envelopes, and indicator window 2 we've got stochastic oscillator. So my friends, because I want us to understand and I want us to be on the same page, I'm going to be using some terms today. So for the moving average, I'm going to use MA or use moving average. Then for the relative strength index, I'm going to use RSI, or maybe let me just write it for you. So for the relative strength index, we're going to be using RSI, and then for the moving average, we're going to be using MA, and then for stochastic oscillator, I'm going to be using SO, so that everyone is on the same page. I don't want to waste your time, so I want everyone to be okay. So now let's get to business, my dear friends. So today what we are going to be doing once again is to start from scratch. We wait for price to touch the 90 line level, and then we go up to the main chart and we wait for price to close below, or we wait for price to be below the moving average, the 100 period moving average. So maybe if I can zoom in for you, you can see that just over these points over there, remember that price touched the 90 line level at this point, and then price was now below the moving average at that point. So you can now enter your trade, but that's not all. After you've checked all that, what you're going to do is that you're going to come down to the SO and look for a pullback. So you are going to come down on the SO and look for a pullback. Now you see that price came to close below the 20 line level from the SO. Then now you are good to go. You can enter your sell trade. That is how simple this thing is. That is how simple it is, I'm telling you. Once again, maybe for a buy entry, you are going to wait for price to touch the 10 line level, and then you go up there on the moving average and you wait for price to close above the moving average. So price has got to be above the moving average, like maybe it did over here. Maybe for everyone to see, price did close above the moving average over there. And then remember, that's not all. We've got to come back. Let's come back down here and check for a pullback just above the 80 line level. So now you have got 3 confirmations for your entry. So now you enter, you can use a greater lot size now, a bigger lot size, because you have used at least 3 confirmations and they've all told you that okay, you are good to go. So remember, our first step is to wait for price to touch either the 10 line level or the 90 line level. After that, you go up there on the chart, and you, if you want to enter a sell trade, you wait for price to be moving average, which is this red line over here. So if price has now started to be below the moving average, you can enter your sell trade. But if price, for instance, if price has now been above the moving average, for instance like here, so price is above the moving average, so that is when you will enter your buy trade. This thing is not complicated. Your first confirmation is price touching the 10 line level or the 90 line level. Second confirmation, you wait for price to be above the moving average or below the moving average. Third step is to come down and check price closing below the 20 line level or above the 80 line level. Those are the three confirmations that we make and you are good to go. As you can see, this is working amazingly for me. It really is, I'm telling you. As you know, I just don't come to you with empty promises and news. I'm giving you something that's working. So feel free to subscribe, stay on the channel. We are with you. We are winning. We are winning, I'm telling you. So feel free to check out the other videos from the channel and the other playlists. So see you very soon.